So, does lymphatic drainage work? I thought one of the easiest ways to show you this is to show you my face, so facial lymphatic drainage. So you can see the still before we start, and now I'm just going to gently do some lymphatic drainage. And I do this every day, every single day. And it's not something that is particularly revolutionary, because lots of people are talking about this now, lots of people are doing it, but it's a really easy, quick way for me to be able to show you the difference in my face in just a few minutes, and then imagine what difference that will make to the rest of your body if we're doing the full body lymphatic drainage, because you'll see in some of the other videos that we do that we're talking about full body, because your lymphatic system is entirely linked. There's no break in it. It runs from head to toe, no break, and there's no pump. So what we're actually doing now is manually pumping the lymphatic fluid through the vessels into the drainage points so that your face isn't so heavy, the skin isn't pulled down by fluid, which is actually waste, so that's how you manage to detoxify. And then we're pumping it through the drains, but as you'll see in some of the other videos that we do, if we move it from our face, what we very easily can do is now push this into different areas of our body, because if there's an overload, then that means that it's just going to rush through, and because there's no break in the system, into the different parts of your body. So what ends up in my face, you'll see in one video I'm saying, you could end up in your feet, and it could. So this is just your face without doing the rest of your body, and you can see the difference to these marks that we're making here. I'm not doing the rest of my face like this up here. You can do this too, but for the purposes of just showing you, this is what I do every single morning when I do my skincare routine. So I just put my cream on in the morning, then I put the oil on and gently move the lymph fluid through the system. And you'll see when we finish, there's a difference here. So if you've got any questions on this at all, then please give me a shout. Put them in your comments below so that I know what new videos to do as well, because sometimes, you know, I can think you want to know this about lymphatic drainage, and actually it's that. There's a lot of questions about how to do lymph drainage at home. Obviously, this is how to do it at home on your face, but on your body, on your stomach, body contouring, you know, there are techniques that you can use, but after surgery, please don't try and do it yourself. You need an expert, because when you've had surgery, lymphatic drainage on its own isn't enough. There are different phases to your healing process, and so people are told, go for lymphatic drainage when you've had surgery, particularly liposuction, tummy tuck, anything where it's like a real incision or some damage to your tissues. They're told go for lymphatic drainage, and they do, and they go to lymphatic drainage experts, people who genuinely can do lymphatic drainage really, really well. But because they don't understand about the healing process, they don't understand about garments, they don't understand about the different techniques other than MLD that you need at different stages of the healing, then people end up fibrotic, lumpy, in pain and discomfort, feeling bruised, lack of mobility. And so that is then, you know, like when we say make sure it's someone who really genuinely understands and is experienced in post-surgery, not just lymphatic drainage. So you can do lymphatic drainage at home. It's not rocket science. But if you are recovering from surgery or an injury, then, you know, at that point, please go and see an expert, because it's not just lymphatic drainage that you're having. So